Coming from the Caveman Studios in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Dance.
Click subscribe and the bell. Do it now!
I'm here live with Caveman Austin, one of the headliners of the K4 card on August 3rd. My man just beat the snot out of me over at Booma today. How you feeling, dog?
I'm feeling good. Man. I cannot complain whatsoever. Can't complain. Just got done doing a lot of rounds in with you and a bunch of guys from the gym. I'm completely ready for next week.
Man, you are fast as shit. You were like walking all over me, jabbing me in my face. My nose is bleeding. My face is all messed up. You can't tell I'm already ugly, but man, that was awesome work today.
I appreciate it. Listen, I can't wait to showcase exactly what I've been training on and what I've actually gone through in life just in general. Because I'm sorry, but Nicholas Walker, he has to feel what I've gone through over the past 8 years. And the past 8 years have not been good, so I'm ready to go.
Can you tell me what's been going on in like the last 8 years? What's going on in your life that like you took some time off in the cage, you haven't been in the ring? Like we used to be training partners and I haven't seen you in a really long time. I'm interested as a person, not just a podcast host. So tell me what's been going on with you, man?
I would say, so my last fight was in 2016, was for the TNT card. I would say 2017 is when everything changed for me. Me and my mom, we went through a very tough situation, being evicted from our home and kind of being homeless at a very young age. That kind of, you have to learn a lot about yourself. And when you're going through adversity, it's very difficult being young and going through that kind of adversity. It takes a lot out of you. And when it comes to fighting, I take that very serious. And I would like to be 100% focused on that. I don't want no outside distractions, even though you're going to have distractions regardless if you're fighting or not. That was a little bit too much for me. So that's one of the main reasons why I was out for so long. Now I'm in a very good spot mentally. Like I'm at peace. Whatever the outcome is with life now, I'm at peace. I'm actually happy. Before I would say those things, I'm happy, I'm at peace, but I was lying to myself. But now when I say those words, it's with confidence. It's like I fight with confidence. I do this with confidence. There's no one. This man is just he's a part of the story. And I'm sorry, but it's like you're not winning that title. All that work you're putting in is simply for no reason.
I like that. And to me, it doesn't seem like you don't like Nick Walker. You're just like, the man's in my way. I'm going to take the title. Is that kind of like how you feel, or do you have a little beef with him personally?
Nope, it's nothing personal with him. It's just he's just in the way.
Yeah, I get that feeling like listening to you talk, and like I'm not sure that's conveyed really online. It kind of feels like you're like, you're on vacation, whatever. You kind of look like you're going after him, but like I know you as a person. I know like it's not animosity towards him as a person. It's just that he's your opponent and you're looking to beat him.
Mm-hmm. And also, it's kind of like, I'm not saying you're not focused or you're not taking it serious, but you should definitely be putting in the work. Don't think I'm coming in there with ring rust. I don't believe in that whatsoever. I'm coming in there to take your head off, sir, and I hope you're doing the same. So you better be doing everything you need to be doing, because I'm coming in there, and I'm going to be coming in there very fast and very strong. And I don't see this going past 2 rounds. And if it does, it's just going to be straight domination from the starting of the bell to the ending of the bell. Once I get my hand raised August 3rd, I'm bringing that title home.
Yeah, I can see you coming home with the title, and I'm pretty excited that you said it's going to be within 2 rounds. Nick wasn't sure to give us like a prediction on the fight, but you're pretty confident that it's going to be within 2 rounds. And man,
Yes, sir.
you were fast and sharp today. My face feels it. I hope my body doesn't feel it tomorrow, but I bet you it will. You were moving good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It comes with it comes with I would say my style is kind of based off of Corey Webster's. I miss that guy. I definitely miss him being a coach of mine. He was a he was a good coach to me. He was kind of sort of like a father figure.
I like that, man. He helped Joe Taylor a lot too. Like he helped a lot of people. He's a really good guy over at I'm not sure where he is, if he's at JT's or WNY. Like I think he's just kind of helping out wherever he's got fighters fighting right now. But you moved from WNY to Booma. Can you tell us about the move and how you like in Booma?
Uh, I like it very much. I like the way Keith. I like the way he coaches. He kind of reminds me similar of Corey Webster a little bit. It's very strategic. It's sort of I kind of thought he was in the military, to be honest with you. Like the way he talks is kind of military style, and that's the kind of the coaching and training I actually like. I like to be pushed. That's the only way you're gonna know what you're made of is being pushed.
Yeah, I like that too. And I love Keith to death. Um, I think that he is one of the most upstanding guys that I know, like morally and personally. Whatever he says, like he means, and like he'll stand behind you 100%. And if you're wrong, he'll call you on it too. You know what I mean? It's a very good coach for you, I think.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm glad that I met him and actually came to that gym. I started going there in February. Hold on, let me I started in February and I've been there ever since. And it's been very good. It's a good process. I enjoy it a lot.
I'm glad, man. And how would you say the coaching is there? He's like one of the most legit Muay Thai guys in the area, and you're fighting kickboxing.
Yeah, that was a little bit interesting because I'm actually used to doing kickboxing. So coming into a strictly like a Muay Thai coach, it's definitely a learning process. I'm just I'm just going with emotion right now. I'm just going with it.
How's that style matchup? I know he fights considerably different than you. You do have that like K1 style. You move a lot. You get to the outside. You land a lot of jabs. I'm sorry, not jobs. You land a lot of jabs. You're very good on the outside. You're very elusive on the inside. You make angles. You're not looking to clinch. You don't exchange much with like leg attacks. Um, man, like it was like fighting K1 fighting you today.
Yeah, so pretty much I'm just I don't get me wrong. I definitely know how to do those things. It's I know how to adapt to the situation. It's just no matter how the fight goes, I know how to adapt, and I'm not just a one style fighter. I try to mix in all types of styles, from boxing to kickboxing to Muay Thai to French Dutch style kickboxing to Taekwondo. I try to mix it all into one style.
Man, you got bladed for a second. I thought you were gonna like push kick me right now, like side kick me right in the face. You had that like evil gleam like you got right now. And I was like, oh man, please don't hurt me. I'm old, dog. I'm old.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I like to be free. It's just that's I call it's really it's a peaceful it's a peaceful thing to be in. It's like it's so chaotic, but to find peace in chaos, it's that's what I love about this. I love about this art. It's so chaotic, and to find peace in something that's very chaotic, I absolutely love. I love this art. I love this game. I love everything that comes with it. It's so mental. It's like I truly enjoy the mental part of this game. It's like to believe in yourself when no one probably believes in you. If they're unsure, if they've never seen you fight before, even if they have, it's like it's always that the nerves to be able to control your body. There's nothing like it.
Do you think you're gonna be relaxed going into the fight? You haven't fought in a long time. You think you'd be nervous going out there, or you think you're just gonna be cute?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be nervous. That I'm more anticip. I'm. It's more of anticipation. I'm more anticipated to fight than anything. Nerves, no. Nerves, no. I am very confident of how this fight is going to go.
Nick is a very long style fighter. He fights long range. He's got good knees to the body. How do you plan to deal with his rangy style?
Well,
Remember,
even
we're
though,
live. You don't have to give away your trade secrets.
well, nah, even he can know exactly what I'm doing. It's not going to stop anything. Uh, so what is he like? 6'3", like 6'2"?
I don't know exactly how tall he is. He's taller than you and me for sure.
Okay, that's not really an issue. Like I spar with guys that's tall as well, and I'm still able to jab them from a distance. I have deceptively long arms,
You
and
do,
I
dog. You do.
yes, and I know how to react and get him to react to certain things too. It's like I've studied this dude since I've learned that I was fighting him. It's like I've seen his fights. It's like I know what he wants to do before he does it. So it's just I'm taking this very serious. I do not take fighting lightly at all. I it's kind of sickening how obsessive I become over an opponent. Like almost kind of stalking them. That sounds crazy, but hey, I like to have every advantage that I possibly can when it comes to fighting a person. I don't see an issue with his reach or need.
I'm not sure that seems very stalkery. I think most people that fight are kind of obsessive like that, and I think we're all like, oh man, I want to see what he's doing. And
Mhm.
you got on a little bit for being on vacation. I saw that on Facebook. You want to talk about that a little bit? That was like why everyone wanted you guys on the podcast together.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to have a little bit of banter. I seen him. It seemed like somewhere in Miami on a kayak with his girlfriend. So I'm like, all right, you seem to be celebrating a little bit too early, buddy. You got some work to be putting in. You got a title fight coming up in a few weeks, and you want to enjoy your life, but at the same time, put the work in. You know what I mean? And don't put my name in it as well. It's like, and then you put my name in it. It's like I get nah. It's like I have to respond now. It's like you said, I'm going down. You're on a kayak. Meanwhile, I'm going to the gym every day. The, there's no way I'm going down, brother. You're going down in
Yeah.
2 rounds, guaranteed.
He wanted the hashtag Where's Walker to get popular. Like he wanted you to. I don't know how much of that's a mind game. And like I seen like I don't know if you're friends with him on Facebook or not, but I seen him in the gym. He's like definitely doing cardio and stuff. So I'm sure he'll be on point and on weight. Those Empire guys, man, every one of them is in good shape. I promise you he'll be in good shape. I can't tell you how his fighting is going to be, but I tell you his cardio will be. He'll be ready to go with you.
That's not going to be an issue whatsoever. Everybody got cardio till that body start getting touched.
Yeah, and for as muscular as you are, usually when people got like the frame like you do, conditioning's an issue for them. And I've never seen you really be. I've been in the gym with you a long time, dude, and you put in a lot of hard, long rounds. And I've never seen you really fatigue. So I'm sure conditioning is not going to be an issue in this fight for either gentleman. So I'm very, very excited to see this one for the fans. And I can't wait to see how you guys' styles match up.
Mm. I can't wait neither. I truly can't wait neither. It's definitely going to be fight of the night. It's definitely going to be fight of the night. Ray definitely got his good pick right there. It's definitely going to be fight of the night.
You know, we're giving away the bonuses this time. So Friday night, both guys get $100, and then Knock on Night gets $100 too. So we could end up with one of those two awards. Or if you submit them too, there's a submission bonus. If you submit them, I guarantee you, I'll give you $100. If you can submit them in a in a K1 fight dog, I'll get you $100.
That'd be sweet. Hey, can you get two bonuses? I'm curious about that.
Uh, I mean, it'd have to be like a knockout at the very end of the last round, really, to be fight of the night and like knockout of the night.
Okay, okay.
But I mean, it's possible. Like we haven't yet, but I mean, I'm sure it can happen.
All right, hey, we'll
And
see.
for fighting night, that means if you guys get fighting night, you both get $100 too. So like we don't give like just a one. So if you guys make fighting night, you're gonna earn them $100 too. If he can
I,
hang with you for 5 rounds.
I'll just take the knockout of the night. I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be a good one too. And then you gotta come on and give us a little speech. We do like a 1 minute interview right after too, and we give you
Oh,
hundred
yeah,
dollars. Yeah,
I like it.
that's the price of $100. 1 minute of your time. It's the most highest paid minute ever.
Oh man.
$6,000 an hour, man. Um, what do you want to tell the fans about what they're gonna see when you fight in the cage? A lot of people they haven't seen you fight, man. You're from like my generation of fighters. Like the last time you fought, I was still fighting, I think, right? When was the last time you fought?
2016, and I
Yeah, I
started
was still
fighting.
fighting, man.
Yeah, I think I started fighting in like 2013 or 14.
Hmm. So 2016. So man, that's 8 years. You've been on the cage 8 years.
Yeah,
So for you guys that have like Q fought before, they have a lot of these like streaming sites and YouTube. So Q's fights really aren't public too much. Um, but I gotta
nope.
say, what's that?
You gotta go to Lockport TV to get those fights.
Yeah. LCTV. Those are hard to get, man. You gotta put in a request and send them some cash, and they'll send you a DVD. So we probably shouldn't have said that online. Now we can find some film you. But it's 8 years old anyways. What's that gonna help?
Nah, not a damn person.
What have you improved in the last 8 years?
What have I improved? Actually, not being so, not being able to telegraph. That is something that I've actually worked on a lot. I don't like to telegraph punches or kicks whatsoever. I try to be as fluid as I possibly can. Angles and footwork has been the biggest thing that I have been trying to work on since I've been out. Feints, uh, more distance control, distance management has definitely been a big thing that I've definitely been working on because I have it's like you wouldn't expect me to have long arms, so it's like I can sneak jabs in a very good way. I like man, there's so I can go on and on about what I've been working on, but on August 3rd, that's when you'll see it in the cage. You'll see just I really don't see this dude being as fast as me, being as his angles. He don't have angles. He likes to throw his little lazy jabs. It's like I don't see this guy. I don't see him beat. I, it's like I'm not trying to underestimate him. It could be cockiness or arrogance, whatever you want to call it, but I am destined to do this.
I believe that, and I believe that you're the faster fighter, and I believe you're the more explosive fighter. I would say that he has a very high fight IQ, and every fight I've seen him in, even when he was losing, I've seen him like find a way to win, and I think that's his greatest advantage is his mind in the cage. And how are you going to deal with him adjusting to your fight style?
Hmm.
Matt Kemp chime in. Q champ shit, big dog, from Matt
Hey, what's
Kemp.
up, brother? Hey, what's up, brother? But what do I expect him to do when he adjusts? Uh, just me adjusting on the fly as well. That's all I can do. It's just adjust on the fly. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at adapting. I've always adapted. That's what my life has taught me. It's just to be adaptive. I can adapt to anybody, anyone, any situation, any outcome, any environment. There's nothing this dude that's going to throw or do anything that's going to surprise me
Do you
whatsoever.
think there's any adjustments he can make to his game that can actually keep up with you? Because you are a little bit faster and you do make angles better than him.
No,
Okay, so you're saying that there's no way that like it doesn't matter what his computer says to do, he's not going to physically be able to keep up with you.
no.
Yeah, that's kind of that's like the kind of matchup I can't wait to see because I want to see if he can find an answer for you, man. Because then I want to try and use it in sparring because you're tough as shit.
Hmm. Like, he's going to know within the first round that it's going to be a tough night. Like anything he throws, it's not going to do nothing. It's just going to be me in his face.
What does winning the K4 title do for you? I mean, Keith doesn't give these titles away. Even to get a chance to fight for these titles, like not too many people get opportunity to. Only really good fighters get a chance to. And if you win this title, what's next for you?
I'm already looking at September 21st. I'm looking at that card already. I would like to defend. I would like to defend it. If I can defend the title, that would be nice. Defend it twice, either move up or move down and go for another title. I don't see why not.
Man, that
I'm
sounds
going.
good, man. Well,
I'm going.
any aspirations to going pro anytime soon?
Yes, sir. And that's why I would like to do 3 more fights, become 8-0, and then go pro by next year.
That's awesome, man. And when you go pro, where are you looking to fight at?
I have not even thought that far
The
ahead.
right answer is K4, dog. The right answer is K4.
K4. That'd be it right there. K4, K4.
Yeah. And then you can come up and be the champ and in the pro division too. I
That
was trying to
sounds
give you a
good.
softball, dog. I didn't want you to run away from K4. My job's to pump K4 too, so we got to make sure that we're pumping the right organization.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, the fights are August 3rd. If you put in K4 Austin, Kwame will get credit for the tickets. So make sure you put in K4 Austin when you buy your tickets. When you buy the tickets, there's going to be a promo code. You have to click the promo code and then put in K4 Austin, and he will receive credit for every ticket that you buy. And I'm sure that will help you out quite a bit. None of these guys make any money except for the Caveman's Corner bonuses for fighting. So it really help out. I'm sure you have a lot of training expenses. It's not easy to eat. It's not easy to get the training. It's not easy to like miss work time to train. How many hours a week you spend training?
I train every day. I
Yeah.
train every day. And when I'm not training, I'm either running, working out downstairs. I'm either shadow boxing like crazy. My family kind of gets tired of me because of that it kind of gets annoying that that's all I do around them is just shadow box.
So this dude is shadow boxing. He's working out like all the time, working out 7 days a week. Any tickets that he can send his way will definitely help him out a little bit. Maybe he can get some Doritos and take a couple minutes off. Not till after
Ooh,
the fight.
I do love Doritos.
Dude, I got some tangy Doritos today. They were so good. They're like in a green bag. I was like, oh, that looks cool. I never had these before. And like, oh man, they're so good. And then you punched me in the face and I wanted to throw up.
You can't be talking about tangy Doritos, man. Come on, guys got to try to cut weight.
I know. How is the weight for you? What is the weight cut gonna be tough?
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm actually right now. I'm at 176.
Nice. So
Yeah.
your weight cut is not going to be a problem for you. You're
Oh
cruising
no.
easy.
Yeah.
Good.
And to be honest with you, this is actually my first weight cut. I don't usually cut weight. I usually fight at my walk around weight. I don't normally like to cut weight, but it's like it's also it's not a hard weight cut neither.
I remember that about you. I remember that you didn't really cut weight, so I was interested to see how the weight cut was going. I wasn't going to say that publicly because I didn't want that to be
Oh,
like
that's not.
the stuff I know I don't like to talk about with the fighters unless they make it public first. But
Mhm.
like, is no trouble with the weight cut at all?
Oh, of course not. No.
That's good. You're a pretty disciplined guy, man. I couldn't imagine that it would be tough for you, but sometimes that cut, just even sometimes a couple pounds is tough for guys, and I'm glad that you're having no issues with it.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. I got a it's a pretty fast metabolism, so sometimes I have to eat a little bit more just to maintain some weight.
Yeah, that's good, man. I got a big steak waiting for me downstairs. I normally don't eat like junk food, and I had
Mhm.
Doritos yesterday, so I was like, I have some more today, and
Ooh.
like I'm feeling it. Like I definitely felt it today. My back is sore today. The first day I've been sore in a really long time. I've been like I cut out all the carbs and everything, and ooh, I'm
Mhm.
feeling it today. And I felt it sparring. I got hurt throwing disc. I was like disc golf, and I hurt my back. And then I came and sparred, and I hurt my back even worse. So
Hey man, I tell you, you still got it. You definitely still got it.
yeah, pretty
You,
not bad for 47, right?
no, not bad at all. You just definitely catching me with some stuff. I'm like, all right, caveman, you still got it, brother.
I just got some cardio, man. That's all. I'm just a slow white guy. I can't like keep up with you, but I try my best. I just make it look like I'm good. I appreciate you being nice to me because I don't want to get beat up.
ah, you're the one that's gonna hurt me, brother.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, we prefaced around sparring. Like, I was like, please don't beat me up. I'm an old guy. And then Q's like, all right, I got you.
Uh,
Look, he knows it's true. Like he knows it's true. Like I'll
no,
be honest with you. Like I'm straight. I got called a fight, so I can't lie. And that's why I let all you guys beat me up because like I get to talk about you guys. I want to feel like what all you guys are. So it's awesome. I love to be able to go out and now I get to commentate your fight, and I know exactly how it feels to get punched in the face by you, and how quick you are, and how shifty you are, and how you move the angles, and how you cut your hips, and how you turn your
mhm,
shoulders, and how you blade, and like how it feels to be on the other end of it, and how it is to try and find you and just come up short, miss you, and your head movement, and then like I wish we are doing tie because I like to clinch. I felt like I could elbow you, so like we got to work a little bit before the fight tie, but it'd be good.
uh,
Got that K1? You got that K1 clinch, dog. You don't hang on tight like Thai guys. You just like you just touch and like make sure you don't get hit, and then waiting for the ref to break. That's all right though. That's what you're fighting. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So I'm curious, how does it feel? How does it feel commentating?
Dude, it is it's like pretty difficult because there's things you want to say, and then you're like, man, I gotta talk to this guy again. And
Mm,
you're like, so I'm gonna say it anyways. And then you're like for me, like it's hard to not be honest, so I'm brutally honest. I think the hardest part for me is not saying who I think is gonna win before the fights happen and be like, oh man, I think you gotta look out for this because this one might be mismatched, like
yeah.
those are hard.
You don't want to seem biased.
Yeah, and like I love a lot of you guys. Like I spent a lot of rounds sparring with you, and I spent a lot of time podcasting with Nick Walker. Like so, it's not so bad. But like for guys that work out with a lot, like Derek. So like Derek's like one of the guys I've been training with every day for a really long time. When he fights, and I have to commentate. Dude, it's hard to be unbiased. And like how we talk is how people are interpreting what's going on in the ring. So it's like a responsibility to the organization to make sure that you're being as unbiased as possible.
Mm, mm. How long have you been doing it?
I started doing it in I think 2014. I commentated some for LCTV too. Those are a couple of my first gigs, and I did all the TNTs, and then I did a lot of Rich Mitchell shows, and I did some of Joe Taylor shows, and I've been doing Donnybrook. I've been doing K4, so been doing quite a bit. Something you're looking to get into?
I wouldn't. I would not mind commentating. That seems very interesting, but it seems like how you said, it definitely seems difficult because to
Yeah,
have to be
the
able
the
to be
hard
able
part
to.
is you have to be able to describe what's going on before it happens. So I actually watch a lot of film. I like to spar with you guys so I can say what's going to happen next because like I've been in there with you. I know what you're going to do next, so I can start talking and be reliably assured that you're going to do what I think is going to happen next, and then it makes me
Mhm.
look good. But it's only because I like spend time in the ring with you guys. You know what I mean? That's another reason why I like to spend so much time in the ring with you guys, so I can say reliably what you're trying to do.
Okay. You think you could take it big time? You think you could take it to the UFC?
Probably not. I don't think it'll make a UFC. Um, maybe like some national shows, but like UFC is pretty much they only take guys from the UFC now. Like it's so hard to get in there. I think I haven't made it farther in my fighting career to be able to commentate for UFC. Probably not even Bellator, but maybe like PFL or like some of the national shows that are carried on UFC Fight Pass. I would love to do that. I think that's the extent of where I can go, just because I wasn't that great of a pro. There's so many people that want to do it that have a better fighting background than I do. So it's very difficult to really make it nationally in this.
Hmm.
But when K4 grows, and K4 is one of those shows that's on UFC Fight Pass, and it'll get my name out there. I really believe in K4, and I believe in Keith, and I really do believe that this promotion is going to go national. And I think like by calling these K4 shows, I think I'm going to get a lot of exposure. I really do believe that.
Hey, anything is possible, my brother. Anything is possible. I believe that.
No, man, like Keith is putting on a great fight. You and Nick Walker, this is a high level fight. This is like a pro level fight, a mid level pro fight, like maybe main event on some cards. You know what I mean? Like these are great fights that are happening on the K4 cards. There's pro fights. Um, this is no joke, man. Like K4 is for real.
I like that. I like it too. And what is how many fights are on the card? Because this card seems like there's a lot of fights going on.
I don't want to misquote. I think there's 14, no, maybe 15. I don't know. I gotta look at the card. I have the card. I just don't know it offhand now because they lost the fight, but they rebooked it with someone else. So I have to go back and I have to check that fight out too. Because Phil Pirani hurt his knee. He's off the card, but they replaced him with someone else. So I'm not sure. And then sometimes lose guys at the weigh-ins too. So we'll see what the final card is. I can answer this in the comments later. So like when I repost this podcast, I'll let you know how many fights are on the card. I'm not sure every
Okay.
fight's actually released yet either. So I also don't want to say something that's not released.
Yeah, like that main event. Y'all trying to keep that main event hitting. I see.
Oh, I know what the main event is, but I can't say it.
Ah, man, here we go. We've been trying to figure it out. I'm like, who's the main event? It's like nobody knows. Okay, y'all trying to okay.
Caveman knows, but I can't say it. Like he gets real mad at me when I bust out secrets. So he stopped telling me for a while. So like he started telling me again, so I can't ruin it. I got a big mouth. Like, it's hard for me to keep quiet. You should have
Oh,
asked me at the gym when we were punching each other. I probably would have told you that.
I knew something told me to ask you that too, but it slipped my mind. That's crazy.
I would have not
What?
thought about it, right? Like when we're fighting, I'm all amped up. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like my best friend, I would have told you that. Now I'm like, man, everyone's watching. I got to be careful what I say. Like I see that recording up in the upper left-hand corner. I know not to say anything too bad. So I'm sure Keith is gonna watch this eventually. So I don't want to spoil the main
The
event.
main event. Okay, okay, okay. I'm looking forward to it. It
I
gotta
know
be something good.
we got some high-level pros on this card too. We got Chaka Worthy coming back again.
Ooh.
Yeah, brothers in the UFC. We got some UFC level caliber talent on this card. It's a good show, man. 2 title fights. Man, we got Kwame Austin and Nick Walker. That is gonna be a K1 showdown. And then
Gonna be
we
a
got we got uh some really good pro fights, and then we got another great title fight in K4. That one's, man, I don't know the weight. Do you know what weight the other fight is? I can look right now.
the other
I don't
title
want to
fight.
give the wrong weight.
I think
I
it's
know it's
160.
for the Muay Thai title, but I'm not sure what the weight class is. If it was MMA, I would know the weights because I'm better with that MMA. But you guys, every 5 pounds, you want a weight class for kickboxing.
That's what MMA should do. MMA should give guys more opportunities, right? Make it
Do
a
you
five
think there's
pound.
enough room in MMA for that many weight classes?
Yeah, because I would think there's a lot of guys that are walking around in between weights.
Yeah, there are. But
Like
I mean, do
like
you think there's enough fan
Volkanovski.
interest to have like, so you could do like 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50? I don't think there's like people will lose the interest, I think, if you have that many titles in UFC.
Yeah, because then it'd kind of be sort of like boxing. I can understand that. Yeah.
I think this should be every 10 pounds. Like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 220, and then unlimited. I think that would be like good weight classes. There'll be more weight classes, but I think that's just the right amount.
So what is it now? So you got 125, 135. That's 10 pounds, but they're
Yeah,
starting at
25, 35, 45, 55, 70,
70,
85, 205, and then unlimited on heavyweight to up to 265, and then super heavyweight, but they don't have that in UFC.
yeah, because that's a big jump. That's a big jump weight wise.
Yeah, like 55 to 70 is a big jump, and 70 to 85 is even bigger jump, and 85 to 205 is like ridiculously. Like you got guys that fight 85 that like probably walk around like 230, and that's a huge jump. I mean, look
Yeah,
at
sometimes
Poatan. Like Poatan, like he went from like
185.
yeah, and like he's up to 205, like he's huge at 205. So the Todd Banks Richard Zhang fight is at 75. I'm glad I didn't say 85. So Banks and Zhang are fighting for the K4 Muay Thai belt at 175. That's going to be another barn burner. Um,
Yeah, I used to spar Richie Zane. That's gonna be an interesting fight.
Yeah, I just borrowed Zhang last weekend, man. He came up to my gym, and I got rounds in with him. And I've been sparring with pretty much everyone on the card, I can probably say. So I did rounds with Banks, I did rounds with Zhang, Worthy and Crosswell are from around here. I did rounds with you. Nick Walker's too far away. I never got rounds with Travis. He was supposed to come in. I got rounds with her. I went up there. I got a round with Niles. I Pirelli's off the card. Um,
You got
some of
rounds
these
in with
guys I
Matt.
don't know. I got rounds with Tyler today. Tyler came after me after I made him throw up. Then he beat me up. And then Kemp. Um, man, I got rounds with a lot of guys on the card.
You got Matt.
Herbert from Spar. Yeah. I'm trying to get him in, man. Like, if you guys are watching and you guys want to come beat me up, come to my gym, man. Like, only if you're fighting in K4 or otherwise you got to pay. But like, I want to want to give you guys opportunity to work with me, and I want to work with you because it makes my job easier. And then you get to punch me in the face when I say something bad that you don't like, because I'm sure I will, because I'm pretty critical. That's kind of my job.
All right, all right. You taking your job serious? I like that, man.
You have to, man. Like it deserves a lot of respect because K4 is like a super respectful organization. Some of the fights like you go to, and like I've done some shows where like it's kind of a wild show, and then you can say kind of whatever you want, but like K4 deserves like a lot of respect because like Keith puts a lot of time, effort, and seriousness into making a very serious and professional promotion, and like I need to make sure that I also take that seriously. Rivolo coming back, man, coming back for his third win. He just fought. I just went and called his fight. I don't know, was it 2 weeks ago now? He just fought 2 weeks ago, and I called his fight out in Schenectady, and he's coming to K4 card next week, dog. He's been staying real busy.
Oh, okay.
That dude is tough, man. He could take a beating from you. He could take a beating from anybody. I'd like to see you guys spar.
Bring him down to the gym.
Yeah, he might break your hands on his head. He's a super tough guy.
Oh, okay.
He might be the toughest guy in K. That's not always a compliment because that means you get beat up a lot. But dude, he is a very, very tough individual, man. I got nothing but love for that guy. Like I seen him in a Kimura so bad, like it made me want to cry. The guy's got his arm twisted behind his back, and I'm like, oh dog, you should tap. He didn't tap. There's no quitting that guy, man. Like super tough MMA guy.
So he's the Justin Gaethje K4, huh?
Yeah, definitely. He's like something for sure. I don't know. He's got big bombs now too. He dropped 2 guys in a row now too. He's got some power in his both hands actually.
Okay.
Could use a little bit more discipline on the feet though. He's not Q like. He's a little bit wild with the hands, but like when he gets smooth, he'd be good. What's that?
What gym does he train on?
He trains out of Art of Combat. So when you guys do the mixed show, you'll definitely see him up there with Eric Gillette and them guys.
Okay. Is that South Carolina, right?
No. That's Keith's brother. They're the ones in. I'm not actually sure where their gym is, but they're the ones that do the co-promotion with K4. So the next show that you're talking about, they're co-promoting with Keith. So
okay,
that'd be great. All right, man. I'm about to get out of here with you. That was an awesome interview. Thank you so much for your time, Q. It's been great to see you. Great to talk to you, guys. Remember the fights are August 3rd. They're at Buffalo Riverworks. To give Kwame credit for the ticket sales, just go to K4 and then K4 Austin. Just type in Austin, just like the city spelled, and he'll get ticket credit for all the tickets that are sold. Thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. We're going to try and get back at you one more time before K4 happens. We'll try and be out tomorrow and do one more interview. Hopefully get some more guys on. And thank you so much for your time, Q. Sorry you missed out on the Nick Walker one. I appreciate you coming back and making it up.
Yes, sir. No doubt. Can't wait. August 3rd. Don't forget, it's not going past 2 rounds. I see y'all there.
All right, and we're out of here, guys. Peace.